Alright. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 275 on the list, which is Record of Lodoss War in the Dreamcast. Zerodine, Noodle, thank you so much, Zerodine, for the 17 months, Noodle with the 9 months. Thanks so much for the support, guys. Welcome to a rare Sunday stream. It's been a really quiet day at work today, so technically I'm still on the clock till 7, but I mean, at this point, if I get any calls, it's getting pushed till tomorrow, so figured didn't have a lot of time to stream yesterday there. With the nephew, and then had to go to a party and that, so figured I'd be streaming again, but I didn't have a chance. So I guess we'll stream tonight, try to get some more progress in this game. Sunday streams, yes, the rare Sunday streams. Get to enjoy some more pure tests. We need more pure tests. She probably won't show up again. Who are we supposed to go now? We're supposed to go see Slain, which is like the wizard dude, and the other name I'm not super familiar with. This whatever her name wasn't in the first OVA episode I saw. It's the only one I had a chance to look at so far. But I got a feel for the rest of the characters, more or less. I'm assuming like throughout the game we're probably going to be meeting like most of the ones, like the main characters from the anime. No, as far as I'm aware, the Dreamcast version is the only version that came out. I don't think it's available on PC, or it's definitely not available on PS1 or PS2 or anything like that. So it's a Dreamcast exclusive, I guess. I wasn't even aware this is even like part of a series. The people started mentioning the anime, and it's like, huh. Apparently, it's a franchise. I mean, it's a pretty basic hack and slash in terms like there's nothing super out of the ordinary with it. Yeah, it's just hacking and slashing. It's kind of fun, upgrading your weapons and stuff like that, but there's nothing really that makes it stand out as being like, oh man, we need more of this. And I guess the record of Agarest War is a sequel or something, but isn't that one more of a tactical RPG? This one's just pure action hack and slash. It's still fun. So many eyes. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Alright. Let's get started. So we were going around trying to find some more medallions. We got that book that gets rid of the doors, that gets rid of the decoded doors. So now we have access to all those dungeons. I mean, it's not really dungeons. Most of them are just one room, kind of kill a boss, get some medallions which give you cool loot, and it's great. Record of Agarest doesn't have any story connection? Okay, so it's kind of in the same universe, but not kind of thing. I guess it's probably like the like D&D games in general, where like, oh yeah, they take place in the same kind of world and held in the same city sometimes, but they have nothing to do with each other. I picked up these boots, these heavy boots. We'll keep these ones. I guess if we run into enemies that are really annoying at knocking us on our ass, this would probably be good to have. What else did we pick up? Trying to remember the two things we picked up when we turned in those medallions. Something else, but I think it was a magic book. Yeah, I think it was a magic book. Right. Let's see. Was there any dungeons left over here? Let's take a look. There's a lot of Agarest War games. Those ones are a lot more anime. Completely separate? Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. It's very anime, those Agarest War ones. Okay, that one we don't have access to. I don't know how we're supposed to get to that island. Unless we get an ability of like flying over water. None of the other dungeons seem to have a path that leads there. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else that looks like it would lead there, so leave that one for now. I guess we'll go to the lake shores. With the best music in the game right here. The sound of silence. Yeah, like I mean, they're tactical RPGs versus an action RPG. So, other than the main record of blank, it's really nothing similar. Casually murdering dudes on my way. And my sword is a little overpowered at this point. Of course I say that, and then we're going to go to the next area and just get murdered by everything. Alright, so we're supposed to be heading towards the cave over there. I guess we can make our way to these dungeons at the same time. There's that one that's on the island. I don't see any paths there, so there's got to be a teleporter or something that leads there eventually. Can we... I don't know, is there a bridge? I don't know if there's a bridge that leads to that one over there from here. I mean, we can go the long way around, but that'd be way too long. Let's check it out. Flip the damn thing. Those water elemental things. A lot of health. Unless, of course, I crit. What's my crit chance at this point? Is 66% chance of critting. It's nuts. I mean, that's assuming they don't have some sort of crit protection. Which, of course, most big enemies do. Spear guys are annoying. These games people sleep on for the premise and art style. Yeah, it's I mean, most people see this like, oh, it's an anime style, it's gotta be like, you know, it's like a Comp All Hearts kind of game. But it's probably pretty good in terms of gameplay and everything. I guess, yeah. Well, plus the first one was only released on the Xbox 360, which wasn't exactly known for RPGs, tactical RPGs. So it's kind of weird they released it on Xbox and not Sony. So that probably didn't help its didn't help it at all, especially for anime-style games on the Xbox 360. I mean, that wasn't really the system to release anime-style games. The people who play Halo just love anime. I mean, some probably do, but... I'm not sure Microsoft probably paid the company a bunch of money. He's like, alright, we need something that will interest Japan. It's just like shmups. You get a lot of shmups on the Xbox, which is weird. But I guess they wanted to try to push the Xbox in Japan, so they probably paid a bunch of money. I don't know if I can walk this way. So we're either going the long way or we're going around to the other zone. And we're definitely going around the other zone. Although if I go the long way, I could probably run into some more words of power or whatever. Yeah, let's go the long way. Val had a physical PS3 copy, oh yeah? Have to look that up. I mean, I guess it doesn't really. I mean, I already have the Xbox version, but I wasn't even aware there was a PAL version of it. I mean, Xbox is region locked, but PS3 isn't, so it doesn't matter to me if it's the PAL version. Although I guess at that point it's not really PAL, considering you're playing through HDMI, it'd be more of a the Europe exclusive. Maybe no PAL in HDMI. Must find treasure. What's power over here? I suppose everything is so weak here. Yeah, that makes sense. Digital only. God, the game just lags so hard sometimes. This game can't handle the power. How come that special one didn't drop anything? Maybe it would have dropped like a decoding scroll, but since we have the decoding book, the game's like, oh, we don't need to give you this anymore. So we're just gonna drop nothing. Where am I going here? Where am I? Oh, I'm up there, okay. Oh, there. Okay, no, I gotta go down and around, yeah. Down here. Nothing. Where's my words of power? What level am I now? Level 19. Why am I not critting? I got 66% chance of critting. I guess these guys have crit resistance. Yeah, people have been... I wasn't even aware of it until people mentioned it when I first started streaming it. I had a chance to look at the first episode of the OVA, so I used to have a feel for the characters anyways. I think they were a reincarnation of one of the 6 great heroes, or like Emperor Beld reincarnation. They were summoned by Wart and borrowed like some of the Emperor's what the hell? What's reviving stuff? Stop reviving things. Yeah. That was a reverse for me. I didn't know this thing had an anime. I don't know if it's based on the anime. It must be, because I mean the characters look similar to what they look like on the anime. Because of course I mean there were some visual novels or whatever. So this is probably based on the visual novels, maybe more than the anime. Charge point +2. And now I'm stuck. Okay. Like a 1 pixel path there. go north and then go around because there's probably water power over there. I don't know why they have these these powerful water dudes with the lizard men who are like super weak. One of these is not like the others. And the zombies are even weaker. Where's the power? How much money do we have now? 8,000? We got a whole bunch of mithril by raiding the tombs, but we're kind of running out of tombs to raid, so to level up our stuff so we're like even more OP. Yeah, apparently the TV series is pretty blah. The OVA apparently is a little bit better. But yeah, it's nothing amazing, but it's one of those things, I guess, if you were into the anime and this game came out, and be like, alright, gotta pick this up. Considering games based on anime in this era are pretty rare still. Anime culture wasn't really a big thing in North America at this point. You can really stream videos online, so that's from the name, yeah. That's one thing. Like they have some cameos and that from the characters in there, but they join you for a bit and then they disappear and you never see them again. So it's more like, yeah, it's just you're basically playing as this guy, and then everybody else just shows up for a bit. It's like, hey, you know this guy? Here we go. You can see him for a little bit. And we're gonna take him away now. They join you as temporary party characters. Can't control them or anything. They just go around, beat everything up. It's a lot of water dudes, what the hell? Dex up +5, nice. More dexterity. I'm gonna like max out our, well, like 150% crit rate. Well, I imagine like, there's probably not really a lot of point getting it past 100%. Because enemies either have no critical resistance, it seems, or have, like, are invulnerable to crits. Haven't seen too many enemies in between. Like golems and that seem to be invulnerable. Yeah, the only thing I've watched is the first episode of the OVA. Just because people mention it, it's like, I better take a look and just to see what it's about. You have like the, you know, you got like Harn, Deedlit, Slain. I'm trying to remember the other characters there. There's like some thief character. You got your typical like RPG party, right? You got your knight character. You got your like druid. You got your priest, your magician, your thief. He's basically like D&D, and hey, first of all, Yes, we're back. Back to some more Lodoss War. Slowly making my way through this zone here. Just going the long way round because I figured might as well find words of power on the way and hit that those two dungeons there and make our way to the Cave of Parn. Or Cave of Nars Parn. Nope, not yet. As soon as I got the ability of getting this book of decoding, I just decided to go through all these dungeons that I have access to. And they give you a lot of mithril, which was nice, and they also give you some pretty good... medallions give you some nice equipment. Some more power. Feet of the cat. Huh. They're gonna make us fast? It'd be nice if it was like a speed buff. I mean, you can't put words on boots, so... Maybe something you put on armor that is a temporary ability. Get it? Stop reviving each other. Very original, yeah. I mean, it sounds like it's just your typical kind of RPG player team kind of thing. It came out, what, in the late 90s, so... Those things didn't even have like a English dub back then. But not a lot of people had access to it. I mean, there's probably, I mean, I guess there was fan subs back then, but also was available on home video as well. Responsibility, I guess. 80s? Oh, that far back. Did have a pretty old style to it, yeah. I only had a chance to watch the first episode of the OVA, but yeah. Definitely felt older. Had that older look to it. Yeah. English dubs back then were pretty awful. I mean, I'm not sure if they're any better nowadays, but... Subs all the way, man. Traditional style. Where's that going? Okay, it's going down here. Let's finish up here first. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can stand why some people enjoy dubs, but yeah. You just don't get the same performance with the English, voice actors like you would with the Japanese voice actors. They have a lot more emotion in their acting. I mean, part of the problem, of course, with the English one is that you're trying to match voice flaps as well, which definitely adds some extra difficulty to try to get the same kind of acting, same feeling to the acting. It's understandable, but... there's any words of power over here somewhere. Or we can go up there. Nothing here. Alright, let's go. And everything just respawned? What the fuck? Just here a second ago. God, this sword is so overpowered. I don't think I'd ever use anything else. Like, it doesn't feel like it's even worth switching over to other weapons for certain situations or whatever you need to do. That they want you to do. I mean, I guess stuff like golems, you know, things you can't crit, you might be better off using another weapon, but I don't know. This feels like a pain in the ass having to switch over. Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? Sometimes with the dub, you're not like staring at the bottom of the screen all the time. That's one advantage with dubs. You can actually, you know, look at the actual animation and everything. So yeah, there's pros and cons to both. Still feels like we missed a teleporter somewhere. Save before we go in there. I'm sure we won't have a problem fighting anything in there, but last couple dungeons have been super easy, but every time I get greedy, that's when I get murdered. Because things just absolutely like decimate you really quick. Since there's no iframes, so you can go for full health to dead if you get surrounded by like 5 dudes at once. Or worse yet, range attacks. Since they stack up, you get like 5 dudes shooting at the same time, it looks like you're getting hit with one attack, and bam, you're dead. Great for lightning. I wonder if these actually give us experience. Should check. Because if you kill the boss, like everything dies. Let's try to maximize the XP you get. It's an addition you can add onto your weapon. I got that a couple of dungeons ago. You can't engrave it, so you have to. You have to like keep it on your sword, and if you want to engrave stuff, you have to take it off temporarily. But you can keep it. So you have a choice between. I've got like some holy Wens, which are only good against undead, but lightning seems to be the best one for good against everything. Just got annoying charging time is the only problem. It's better than any of the actual magic I have, which is weird. I'm not sure if the damage is based on my intelligence or it's based on my sword's attack power. Yeah, don't. If they're giving XP, they're not giving me a whole lot of XP. I don't know how far it goes off screen, but Just murder everything. Oop, jeez. The boss, I guess. I haven't fought a worm thingy yet. Oh, lots of mithril. It's just a medallion. Boo. Since we get extra loot as well, but I mean, I don't know how many medallions I need in the next piece of equipment. I think it was like 5 or something. It'll be a while. Great reincarnation. I wonder what that does. Maybe gives me like a chance of like surviving one, you know, death attack. Well, it's the charging time is the only problem. And of course it doesn't crit, so it does like 200 damage. It's good against relatively weak enemies, but so I have to like hold down the B button, wait till it sword shines. So if you're trying to do that, plus if you let go too soon, then you know, you gotta try it again, right? And of course it's directional, so if you got dudes coming from every direction, it's really good when you have a door that's funneling them in. You can just keep smashing them through the door. Am I over-leveled? I think I'm pretty... Well, I'm pretty OP at this point. It's not necessarily over-leveling, it's your weapon. Like, I got a plus 86 Doomblade here, which gives me... I got like 216 damage on it, 66% crit that does 8 times damage. I mean, this sword is really OP at this point. So, that's where most of your damage is going to be coming from. Not necessarily your level. It's all about increasing your weapon abilities. That makes you be, like, super overpowered. The level doesn't help much in comparison. I mean, it helps a little bit. You get a little extra strength, you get a little bit of extra, you know, dexterity, health, and that when you level up, but... yeah, your actual stats on your weapon and armor. In comparison, well, I've actually leveled up the armor a decent amount, plus 71 on the armor. I think most of that is dex. The only thing I haven't leveled up is my shield, because there's no point. I'm using a two-handed weapon, so shield doesn't even have an effect. I should put some more stuff on my hat, though. Alright, next up, we gotta go down there. This way. We'll go spend this mithril. Let me find the thing that, whatever the thing is that breaks the big chunks of mithril. I hope I get to keep the stuff I break. There's a thing up there as well. It's just the tip of that. Alright. These guys before they revive everybody. I'm taking like 1 damage per hit, most of these enemies too, which... I mean, I did put a lot of defense in into my armor, so that helps a lot. That's what I mean about just raising the stats on your weapon and armor. You just become so overpowered. The one thing I don't have a lot of is resistance. So that's the stuff I can put on my hat. Iron protection shall rest in his body. Armor +4. First time I've seen like a description as well as, you know, a thing. I think I already have armor +4. I think I had that already. Oh, can I not go up there? Guess I have to go to the cave. Next 5 games is exclamation next 5. Able to use shields. You can use shields if you have a second or a one-handed weapon. So if I transfer, so I switch over to this one. Now, like my stats are on this thing, which I mean has really shitty crit. I have 5% crit on it with a 1 times. How's that even a crit? It's like if I crit, I do like 1 time damage. In other words, I don't crit. So shouldn't that be 100% crit? But yeah, then I can use the shield as well. But you know, the katana is just so overpowered. But the only downside is two-handed, so there's not really any point in upgrading my shield unless I find like a really good one-handed weapon. But I don't know, it's going to be hard to. It's going to be hard for me to switch over from this katana. Hey, Anwa, this isn't the busty lizard woman. We need the busty lizard woman. We need a busty dark elf. Well, you could choose your partner. Yeah. I think I have, yeah. Might as well just go back to town here. Or just, no space. The next 5 with no space. It's been fun. I mean, it's pretty just run around and hack and slash, but sometimes you need that mindless just hack and slash action. You don't really have to think. You just go hit things in the face. It's fun sometimes.
What type of weapon should... Yeah, alright. You need to be looking for a magic spell to be forged into the weapon.
What kind of spell should I add? Tell us, mighty dwarf.
Yeah, alright.
What kind of spell?
A mighty spell.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Like Might and Magic, ugh.
A
Right?
mighty spell.
I mean, hopefully the PS2 version is slightly better, but I can't blame the game that much. I mean, a lot of the issues was the slowdown. Where the game was a slowdown, and that was caused by the PS3. Because I tried it on the PS2 afterwards, and it was fine. It didn't have any slowdowns, so the PS3, I guess the PS1 emulation of PS3 had some issues. Yeah, it's going to give us a lot of critical increase here.
A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
I'm at 12 now.
You cannot use that.
Oops.
Yeah, alright. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Try playing more Warriors of Might and Magic on Game Boy Color. It feels like shit. It smells like shit. Reshape it to something. Yeah.
Mighty spell.
So, that seems.
Mighty spell.
I think if I could look at it, it looks like it was more of a. That's 6 plus 6. It looks like it was more of a kind of a Zelda-esque. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our percentage chance of critting now? It must be like 100% at this point. 89%. That's gonna be 100% soon with this plus 6.
What type of weapon shall I forge? Yeah, alright. You need to be looking for a magic spell to be forged. What type of... Yeah, alright. You need to be looking for a magic spell. Yeah.
Plus 6.
A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Let's get up to 200 dexterity.
A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Alright, let's see if this gives us like 200 or 100% crit. 103% crit. Alright. So now every attack is going to be like a crit, which is awesome.
What type of
Okay,
weapon?
let's
Yeah.
raise our defense. Actually, let's raise our resistance on our hat.
What type of weapon shall I? Yeah, alright. What type of weapon shall I? Yeah, alright. You need to be looking for a magic spell to be forged into the weapon. Yeah.
Resist hell.
A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Melvin, is that his name?
Mighty spell.
Melvin. 10%. Let's give 10% on everything.
Yeah, alright. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell. A mighty spell.
Can you double crit? As far as I'm aware,
A
no.
mighty spell.
But,
A
I mean,
mighty spell.
the biggest thing with the katana is the
You need to be looking for a
fact that a crit is 8 times damage, so a crit is basically going to kill anything.
what
is
type
awesome.
of weapon shall I forge? Yeah. alright. You need to be looking for a magic. Yeah. alright. A mighty spell.
I don't have resist fire or ice yet. Which I'm surprised. I know there's like a resist hell. There's resist lightning +1, so there's obviously no resist hell +2 or anything. Hey Matt. Yeah, I mean Sunday is one of my work days, but today's been super quiet with work, so I was able to, you know, it was like an hour before my shift ended, and there's still I had no calls at the run, so I was like, all right, they're not gonna call me at this point, so I figured, yeah, I'll stream.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. What type of weapon? Yeah. You need to be looking for a magic spell to be forged
Okay, so we
into
got
the
Great
weapon.
Reincarnation, doubles the speed of natural regeneration of HP. I mean, I don't know, HP regeneration isn't that fast, but might as well. These push up absolutely silent, no, that's pointless. But I wonder if this, you can use this with those heavy boots. Yeah, but then we'd still be slow, so. Let's get some more armor on. Yeah, I already had +4 armor, so that last thing I found that gave me +4 armor, it's weird that it gave us that.
Yeah, alright. A mighty spell. You cannot use that. Yeah, alright. A mighty spell.
There. Good.
You need to be looking for a magic spell to be forged into the weapon. Yeah.
Great Reincarnation! When I play games today, we end up having to deal with bugs in the house, so that's not fun. Resist hell. Yes, you can resist hell. Yeah, sometimes you just want the big numbers. You just it's awesome just being able to just massacre everything. The game lets you do it. Throw this in the chest. Delian. Yeah, we're heading back. We're going to the Cave of Narsh here, so. Let's see how many medallions we need for the next one. Yeah, I can imagine. Had an ant problem a little while back. It's always fun when you're infested. Medallions, well, alright, so two more. But that 2 is going to be easy to get at this point, but. Carpet beetles, you. Just put food out on the floor for them. For the ants, yeah. It's my doggo's fault. When she eats, she's sloppy, so food goes into the floor. The ants are like, alright, let's bring these to our home. Hey, Naku, it's going well. Get to play some more of this fine game. Becomes super overpowered. Got like a 101% crit now. So yeah, 8 times damage on most attacks. Rip everything. You can get a crit, you can have a crit. You hit these stupid flying things because it's hard to figure out where the... I think it was like literally in front of me, but for some reason it was over here. Get all the mighty spells. All of them. Hope we get whatever we need to break the mithril here. We must. I mean, the fact that they're giving us these huge chunks now. Like a spell or weapon or whatever. Probably a weapon more than anything. Yeah, our defense is super high too. Like everything's doing 1 damage. We're doing you know, almost 2,000 damage per hit, and everything's doing 1 damage to us. So, yeah, I think we're a little overpowered. Just a bit. A reincarnation of like a mighty emperor. You better be overpowered. Oh god, the lag. Too many dudes. The only thing I have to worry about is magic. God, that's painful. Yeah, good boots of speed. Those things are kind of nice to have. Without them, you just feel so slow. She eats ants. Have you met a dog before? They'll eat anything that moves. I bet you what's in this thing's gonna break these crystals. The Book of... no. Level 2 walls. Oops. Go from tower to wall. XXAX. Ooh, we get a wall of towers now. Fancy. That doesn't really help us clear those crystals. I guess we have that staircase over there. Let's see if we can go over. I think crystals were blocking us there, but from the entrance there's a path. Yeah, I dumped a lot of dexterity onto my onto my breastplate. That's why I have 101% crit. So, hey, Karla, they took off. I guess their time with us was done, so they passed us off to the next characters. So now we gotta go find Slade and Lydia or something? I don't know who the other one is, but I know Slade's the wizard dude from the anime. No, dexterity mainly increases your crit chance. I think it does something else as well, but it's mainly crit chance. Which of course means that we're getting 100% crit with the katana, which does 8 times damage. So pretty much every attack is doing like 2,000 damage a hit instead of like 200 and something that we'd normally be getting. So the katana is like super overpowered now, which means I'll never use any other weapon again. One thing it changes the multiplier. The katana is 8 times always. I'm pretty sure the multiplier is based on your weapon, but the crit chance isn't. Well, it's a combination. So it does increase the chance, but I mean, some weapons have pretty shitty chance. Like if I switch over to the oops. If I switch over to the Stone Crasher here. See, like I only have a 5% crit chance, which doesn't matter anyways. Like it probably stays at 5% because you have like a 1 times damage from your crit. In other words, you do no extra damage from your crit. So yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to beat this weapon. Unless I find a weapon that has like an even higher crit multiplier. It's hard to beat. Yeah, it doesn't do anything on those crystals. It's basically for killing golems. And even at this point, I mean, it will do more damage to the golems than my my sword will, because golems are immune to crits, from what I've seen. So yeah, but the range is absolutely atrocious. So most of the time, I just don't even bother switching. I mean, my sword has a base damage of 216, so I'm still doing... The golems will take a little less, but I'm still doing a pretty good damage, so... Unless I run into some really OP, you know, high-level golems. But I mean, basically mowing through everything now. Wait, what was that? Something about dragon? I was looking at chat and look up and I see dragon. Yep, nurse's dragon room. I might want to go save first. Oh, good. There's a save point right here. The game's like, yeah, you're gonna die. Let's see. I'm assuming dragons are probably immune to crits as well. The sword has a pretty decent range too. I was gonna say I'll wear my other boots, but the other boots do say that they don't make you immune to knockback from dragons, so probably no point. Oh, there's Slade and whatever the other girl's name is. Someone approaches. Who are you? What are you doing here? Don't come any closer.
Layla, wait.
Layla, yeah, that's her name. Please, this could be who we're waiting for. Stranger, I'm Slane, and this is my wife Layla. We have journeyed to Marmo with a small group from Lodoss on a mission of utmost importance. We're here to prevent the resurrection of the goddess of destruction, Cardis. I myself am a servant of the goddess of creation, Marfa. I apologize for how I reacted just now. I do not feel comfortable on this island. It is a frightening place. I do not know who you are, stranger, but we do not wish to fight. Please, lower your weapon. Get out of my way. Last time I lowered my sword to a wizard, I was attacked. Leaving this cave. We are here on a mission. Since our party was split up, we have been traveling on our own. Slane managed to find me, but we have heard no news of other companion Parn Deedlit. They're both strong warriors. They can take care of themselves, but I worry nonetheless. Why'd you say that name? Which name? I came to this cave to meet an old friend, or meet someone at the request of an old friend of ours. Martha. Martha. My name is Lan. Wart sent me here to see you. Wart, so it is you we have been waiting for. I suspected as much. Slane, look at his hair. I see now. Wart approached us a little while ago, warned us to wait in Narcissus Cave for a warrior with red hair. Marfa? Yeah. You may have weird audio? Possible? I don't hear crackling, but... Hearing it too? It could be the capture card. I'm not hearing it on my end, but... Left channel? Take a look. Yeah, I'm not getting it on my end, so it might be... Let me just, let me deactivate and reactivate Elgato, because I'm bypassing my capture card, so... Let's see here. Second. Sound any better now, or? Still? Maybe it's the input on my Elgato. 1 second. It's not bad. I don't know, it's still annoying. Let me see if I can hear it on. Let me pull up the stream on my phone here. Give me a second. Yeah, I hear it on the stream. I don't hear on my side. Let's see here. If I do this... Oh, sorry. Might hear a little bit of... Here, just reseated the power connector. Might take a second to kick in. Seem any better? No way. Yeah, I don't hear on mine, so it's got to be something with the capture. Let's see. I don't use my Elgato too often. I have to use it for Dreamcast, because otherwise... Trying to see if there's a way I can do it without restarting. Sometimes it does happen like this, and I have to like restart the stream. It does happen every once in a while, and that's the only way I've seen to fix it is to restart the stream. If I try to... One second. Let me monitor the audio here. Just gotta change a few things so you guys don't get like double audio. Tweak around the settings. Send devices. No. Hey, Windows 10. Sound control panel. There we go. My line in so I can hear this better. Alright, let me monitor this. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing it. Let's try this. That doesn't fix it. Do that. No. Yeah, I might have to restart the stream. It seems like when this happens, the only way of fixing it is restarting the stream or restarting OBS. So, yeah, give me a minute. I'm just gonna restart OBS, and I'll be back in just a minute. Right back.